You can see this next fellow. He's kind of Leonardo da Vinci, kind of. I'm not saying he's ahead of his time, but his parents haven't met yet. You know, he's known alternately as the boy savior, the boy king, the boy adolescent, and the boy felon. Ladies and gentlemen, Bill Hicks!
Thank you. How about a hand for everyone you've seen so far? Houston, let's give them all some love. Love, love. Thank you very much. I have nothing to say about 1987 whatsoever. I have spent the last year through a great moral dilemma and a great interpersonal debate, and have decided to retire from comedy as of 1988. Thank you. I have. Thank you. I just figured I could not be part of a career that claims Howie Mandel as a member. Howie Mandel's a comic. I'm not. That's the way that works from now on. So I decided instead to become and be a revolutionary poet. And this is my poem. Don't expect it to rhyme because I'm a revolutionary in that regard as well. I'm now simply a guy who talks. Finally found the aptitude and the career. Thank you very much. Thank you. You don't need to laugh. I'm not a comic anymore. Dig on the poem. Did y'all pay to get in here? Because I do not believe you should pay for anything in the world whatsoever. I believe the price of life is death, and we will all pay that in full. Everything else should be a gift. Everything should be a gift. I would like someone to explain to me how it is that my parents fucked one day and suddenly I'm getting phone bills. How does that work? My parents fuck, I pay rent. Excuse me? I could have been a blowjob and saved every creditor the trouble. I was born an innocent child on this little revolving mud marble in space. I am a child of God, as are y'all, and guess what? Our daddy is real well off. So, fuck you and fuck the tab from now on. I'm going to tell you all a way to get in places free from now on, and even now and tonight, and even my own career. Fuck it, you can come see me for free, because this is going to work. It's a psychological trick. What you do is you walk by the guy at the door taking tickets, taking money. Just walk right by him and tell him you're a friend of John's and keep walking as fast as you can. Because everybody knows somebody named John, and while they're trying to figure out which John you're talking about, you're in, you've ordered drinks, and at that point, you're here to spit. Trust me. It works. I did it at a concert one time, so I'm a friend of John's. The next thing I knew, I was in a Learjet partying with Paul McCartney. So, that night, it really kicked ass. Are you really friends with John, man? Yeah, spiritually. Cool playing, dude. Another reason I quit society entirely, society where John Lennon is murdered and Barry Manilow continues to put out albums. I said, fuck it, y'all go ahead, have fun without me. I'm a guy who talks now, that's all. It's incredible. I believe we live in the opposite universe where goodness is murdered all the time and mediocrity thrives. Does it not seem that way? John Lennon is murdered, Barry Manilow makes albums. John Kennedy was murdered, Martin Luther King was murdered, Gandhi was murdered, Jesus Christ was murdered, Reagan shot, wounded, cancer 8 times. That fucker still walks the face of the earth. How is that possible? He's an old man, what is it going to take? That's all I'm asking. As a revolutionary poet, y'all have to decide on your own because y'all are still involved in society. I'm out of here. But I do tell you this, I'm looking at John Hinckley in a whole new light these days. Hinckley wasn't insane, no doubt about it. All he brought was a 22. You kill woodchucks with a 22, John. And all for the love of Jodie Foster. Another clue this guy was off his fucking rocker. I wouldn't run over a bug for Jodie Foster. Now, if it was Phoebe Cates, hey, I might be barnstorming the White House right now. For you, Phoebe. Where's Nancy? Come here, you assholes, bitch! Just say no to this, baby. Come on, suck on this for a while. Where's that dog? For Phoebe. Hey, come on. Phoebe, come on! For Phoebe, I take out the whole fucking cabinet. If I had, I guarantee I'd get her. It'd be great to get Phoebe. I thank her. That's to electrocute me, or whatever they do to first family murderers. Don't you feel any guilt or remorse at all? I'd be going, huh? My life would be complete to smell that little brunette, Q-tip-haired nymph, tuna fish odor on my body in any way possible. I mean, I hope I don't seem shallow up here. I know a lot of people are concerned about the fate of the world, but just give me that girl once and I'll get out of your hair. Just once. Nancy Reagan. Just say no. You know, I don't think we're getting the truth about drugs. They tell you that marijuana smoking makes you unmotivated. I don't believe that. When I'm high, I can do everything I normally do just as well. I just realize it's not worth the effort. That's the effort. And that's unmotivated. Hey, I thought it was a pretty sniff idea. Let's see, if I go to work, I'll just get pissed off and smoke 2 more joints at lunch. I can smoke 1 joint and go to bed again. Now, it sounds like a plan. Particularly now that everything's free. I'm killing it downstairs. We're being simulcast downstairs in the bar. And all my fans really are. They get too wild when they get in the room with me. He was God. A chance such as that. That's the way the state of the world right now. You see when Gorbachev was here and he stopped his limo on the streets of D.C. and got out and talked to the people, remember that? And he went out and met the people, and there was a quote in the paper of one of the people, that a woman that he shook hands with, and she was so excited. She goes, "It was incredible. It was so exciting. It was like the second coming of Christ." Now, I'm not one to make a judgment at all, but I think you'll know the second coming of Christ. He'll be the one without bodyguards. Okay? Thank you. He'll come back to heal. And if John Hinckley tries to shoot him, for Jody? Come on, I haven't been late in 2,000 years. For Phoebe, I'll let you get a wing me. Wing me for Phoebe. Okay, John. Phoebe. God, it'd be really funny if I ever met that chick. You know, but the drug thing, Nancy Reagan, just say no. That's another thing. It's some of the shit I run across. It's more like just say, yeah, all right. Is there any more? Where's Ramon? You know, and they tell you that drugs are so bad for you, but you know, I get so many different facts. For instance, Keith Richards is still alive. Now, if we get some experts in to explain that fucking phenomenon. Drugs will kill. Well, explain Keith. He still has a pulse. The guy's had his blood changed 3 times just to continue doing heroin. I call that a party monster. I think he's gone out on a limb, but he's still alive. He outlived Jim Fixx, the guy that remember that runner and health nut. That guy who wrote books on jogging. I don't know what the fuck that could be. Right foot, left foot, faster, faster. That's his new opus. How to scamper at scuttle. I know how to run. I don't need to read about it, but Jim Fixx had a heart attack while jogging. Keith Richards is shooting heroin in the vein under his cock and still coming out with his Some Girls album, okay? I'm getting mixed signals. Here's Keith Richards' brain. Here's Keith Richards' brain on heroin. Here's Keith Richards' brain coming up with Undercover of the Night. All right. So I'm 26 years old, going through my sexual prime, and boy, are my arms getting fucking tired. It's very scary. There's a disease out there where I fuck the wrong person, I look like a bruised banana and die in 5 years. That makes it real sexual roulette. I have a theory that they come out with a cure for AIDS, guaranteed, 1 shot, no problem cure. On that day, there's gonna be fucking in the streets. It's over! Who are you? Come here. It's over. Who are you? It's over. Hey, it's over. Who are you? Phoebe, it's over! You know, I did that line in Oklahoma. A lady stood up at my show and went, "You're going to hell, boy, with that attitude." Lady, I'm already in Oklahoma. What the fuck are you gonna do? Bus me to Arkansas? I told her I don't mind, because that's where all the good music's gonna be. You know you open the gates of hell, Mick Jagger's gonna be standing there. Pleased to meet you. Hope you guess my name. No. Crawled up that guy's ass as a child. Excuse me? Here's Mick Jagger's friend. Fucking drugs. Look at it. Look at it. Brown sugar? You going to hell, boy? If in fact I go to heaven and St. Peter at the gate goes, sorry, Bill, you didn't make the cut, buddy. I'm going to go, that's okay, because I'm a friend of John's. John is my personal friend. And it's just Jesus, the whole fucking gang. The whole fucking gang. I feel sorry for Jesus' birthday on the same day as Christmas. Isn't that so? Is this all I got? They think that's weird. The symbol of Christianity is the cross. You think when Jesus comes back, he ever wants to see a fucking cross? Jesus, we've been thinking about you. Welcome back. Not again! And Pat Robertson last year announced he was running for president. That included off for me that I had quit society entirely. When a televangelist preacher runs for president, saying that God told him to run. Really, Pat? Yep. Well, then I guess it's true. You said it was true. I'm buying it. But God hadn't told me to vote for you. So what do we do now? Go ahead and run. But until I see a burning bush saying vote for you, you're out of luck. Go back to Virginia, marry your daughter, stay out of my life, you Nazi hillbilly fuck, and don't you ever get in my face. I will kill you. I really will. Stay out of my face. It's just a good policy. So tired of these fundamentalist fearmongers. Jerry Falwell, a Christian for a stronger nuclear defense budget. A faithful Christian, I must admit. I think when Jesus does come back, he's going to have a fucking Uzi on him. The Prince of Peace is back, but he's pissed off. Fuck you, pilot. I'm back. I didn't tell you what kind of mood I'd be in, did I? Yo, it's Jesus. He's back, but he's pissed. Ooh, yeah, something about the crosses. I didn't catch it all. I had a vision. Can I tell you this vision now? I had a vision. Okay, I was drunk, but don't blame the messenger for the message here. It's a vision that occurred to me, and it's so fucking simple. It's unbelievable. You know all that money that we spend on nuclear weapons and defense, ostensibly to keep the communists from taking over the capitalist, the land of freedom. Yeah. Billions of dollars every year, correct? Am I out of line? Billions of tax dollars which you spend out of your paychecks, which your paycheck just makes it for the next week, and then you have to go work again, and we keep escalating the price of more SDI stronger. You know the money I'm talking about? Billions of fucking dollars. Instead, if we spent that money feeding and clothing the poor of the world, and it would pay for that time and time again for every fucking member of the earth, we could, as one race, mankind, explore space together in peace.
Yeah.
Thank you. It was just an idea. I agree with y'all. Fuck the poor. Let's keep working. I think the capitalist system's gonna work. Come on. Let's go. Let's go work. Come on, y'all. It's gotta get better tomorrow, right? Come on, I mean tomorrow, right? How many of y'all think I am possibly the Antichrist at this point in the show? That's not enough yet. I'm not the Antichrist, don't worry. It's 2 6s and a 9. I'm bluffing the whole fucking way. But, speaking of the Antichrist, I was watching Ronald Wilson Reagan, 6 letters the other day. Ronald Wilson Reagan. And remember last year he said that Rambo was his favorite movie that year. Remember that? Rambo, I saw Rambo. My favorite part of Rambo is when it said written by Sylvester Stallone. That was worth $5 and a bucket of popcorn and a good gut laugh, I might add. He wrote that movie, y'all. He wrote that. God in heaven, there's a couple of sleepless nights at Lighthouse. What do you do? Put a piece of paper and a typewriter and type the letter A over and over again? Bridget, I wrote a movie. Bridget Nielsen is a guy, right? What? I'm out of my mind. That's a big Norwegian butt Sly was married to in pocket for one? I'm out of my mind. So, drink up and have fun. That's what it's all about. Just be careful going home tonight because all the comics are going to be driving right along with you truckers. We know what it's all about. And thank you very much for your time. I hope you enjoyed it. Bill Hicks. You can catch Bill